Right, part 2 of the TX, and put it together. Put those ears on. Right, shaking this mess up for a start. I use magnets to do this. You can use clamps inside the eyes once you've got them out. Clamp them there if you want to. But this is easier. Get your magnet, hold it inside, and off of the back cow cap, making sure that you've got even space both sides going on. I'm going to hold my magnet in there, put that one there. Check you're happy with how much round you are. And get another 2 magnets. I use the 20 by 10s because they're nice and strong. Good for pinching your fingers too. If I can get them apart now. Don't do this. Right, picked up a drill bit. Right, so the same again the other side. Go on the little indent up there. Same again this side. Get our 2 magnets. Pop them up there. Set your height so you're happy. Make sure that it's looking like it should. When you feel you're happy and you're all good to go, it's time to put some rivets in. Need a 4mm drill bit. Just that one. Right. Hold it or clamp it when you're happy. We want to be about 30mm down from the brow here and about 10mm in with our first rivet. Okay. That needs to be there so it doesn't interrupt with where the screws go. So now we get our 4mm rivet, a rivet gun, backed off with a 4mm washer, straight through the lid. One side. Same again the other side. Make sure we're still looking all nice and happy. Pop it there. Again, from here, about 30mm down, about 10mm in. .4mm rivet. Back it off with a washer. Now, the original ones had a second rivet both sides to keep them in place, but I always find that it gets in the way of where I put this, so I always leave them out. So it's up to you if you want to go with that one or not. So now we've got this together, I can just pop aside for a second. We want to rough trim our ears out. Ears need a point forward, so that'll be the right hand side of the helmet. That one's the left. So start off, if you're unsure, trim twice, so go once off first and then along. Watch, don't stress your plastic. Once you come to here, don't try and scoop around there straight away, just go straight across, and we want to leave that to be about 10mm thick all the way around. Again, if you feel the plastic fighting, just trim it off and get rid of it. So now, here I go with my 10mm all the way around. You might want to mark this with a pencil if you're not too confident. And come in, you start bringing this little curve in roughly where the mould line is. Don't take too much off, it's better to go slow. And this side, I'm just going to get rid of the excess around here. Now that we've trimmed the rest of it out of the way. And that'll do for that ear for the minute. Same again with that one. So take it off the bottom first. Hammer it a couple times if you're unsure. Then straight up to start bringing in with your first 10mm all round. Get rid of that bit. And back up the other way. Same again here, just get rid of that excess. Two ears. Get your drill, depending on what size you got. I've got 4mm bolts today. I use my 4mm drill. You see the depression's already here. Fun. Get countersink. Just burr these off to suit the screws. So they sit sort of flush. This is a router bit, I find it quite good, where you can get a hand countersink. Don't try and do it with the drill. Don't try and go too wild neither, otherwise your screw will pull through. Especially if you're using thinner stuff. Right. Get the plastic off these now. Right, set them to the lid. So again, point forward. So we'll start with this one. Tend to do is line up the top hole roughly with that point there where the rubber finishes. And you need to kind of hold it in place and give it a bit of a squeeze and sort of see if you can tell where you're going to start taking stuff out. Get your Dremel. Doing that. Keep checking to see how the fit's going. Just squeeze it in there. Little by little. Pretty much there. You're always going to get gaps, so don't be too worried about making them super tight. Lose the burrs. So hold it in place where you were. It sits there nicely, squeeze. That's where I want to drill. So I'm going to go straight in with these two. Don't push too hard. Pop the screw through. Washer. Bolt. Do them up nice and tight, but not too tight. Got those in, squeeze that ear in there nicely so you're happy where it sits, and that's all good. Straight through there. Again, washer, nut. This one's a bit tricky to get your fingers in there, so I'm going to get a little screwdriver. Why not? Screwdriver has run away. There it is. Where I thought it was in the first place. So I'm just going to tighten that one up. And that one a little bit. So she sits in there nice now. A little bit of a get around the back, but don't worry, I say it's New Hope style. Same again the other side. Put it on. Give it a little squeeze. See how we're going to sit. See, I want to take a little bit more out of the front of that bit there. She wants to sit back a little bit more. Just pop that off. So again, a bit of a squeeze. Where it wants to go. Let's see where I want to take out. So a bit of Dremel again. Right, so that fits alright on that one. Then get your drill. Pop these in. These nits. Hold that nice where you want it again. Lift them up. Right, so that's all together. Now you can see we've got a bit of a difference into here. So now it's time to trim this. So just bring that faceplate in from the back cap. Straight along the front. Back around there. Just get under there and nip those little corners off. I don't like sharp corners. Take off your magnets. Slide the internal one. Take off your plastic. Neck trim. See which way it's rolling. And you want the small bit of the two. Start in the middle.